Hello, everyone. I want to go over our week 7 housekeeping items for the week. Jenna, on this is the feedback on the homework and quiz. Just a reminder that those items are being updated as you progress through the homework and the quizzes inside the course. Reminder that assignment 1.2, the Math Resource Center quiz, is closed. Feedback for weeks 2, 4, and 6's discussion forums should be out in the class portal gradebook at this time. Reminder about the analog practice test. We are coming up roughly about 2/3 of the class. So the reminder that is open for you to resolve any technical issues with hardware, software, your camera, microphone, utilizing Google Chrome, etc. So a reminder about that. We'll go through week 7's discussion forum that involves calculations involving probability. A reminder about the midterm exam and my availability during the week. So without further ado, we'll get started. Just a reminder, again, we stated this the first 6 weeks inside the housekeeping videos, but as you continue to progress through the assignments, the scores are automatically updated on any homeworks, quizzes, practice midterm exam, practice final exam, and exam. They're automatically updated to the D2L class portal gradebook. Homeworks are practice until mastery. You can do those assignments an unlimited amount of times. They were open the first day of class, remain open until Sunday, 11:59 p.m. Mountain Standard Time or Mountain Daylight Time of the last day of the course. So on those items, you can go in and out of them throughout the entire 11 weeks of the course. Quizzes are up to 3 times. The best score out of those 3 attempts is what's listed inside the class portal gradebook. So if for some reason you have a low score, maybe on week 1 through week 6's quiz, go back and take another attempt. It doesn't hurt. You're not going to end up with a lower score if you go and re-attempt a quiz either a second or a third time. Or if you haven't done it as of yet, it's a good opportunity to go ahead and getting some of those items done this week as well. For just a reminder, if you want to view feedback inside of My Math Lab, this video has been available since the first week of class. If for some reason you hadn't enrolled by week 7 of the course, this video goes through that step-by-step process. So this is just a reminder. Also, a lot of times I get questions about viewing feedback towards the middle or towards the end of the course. This video goes through that step-by-step process and is located on the announcements page. Assignment 1.2 was closed. We talked about this previously. It was only open the first 3 weeks of the class. Please review the previous housekeeping videos for additional information there. And then feedback on weeks 2, 4, and 6 discussion forum should be inside of your class portal, along with the scoring of the rubric of how your grade was assessed. If there's any questions on how it was assessed, feel free to send me an email. I'll be more than willing to discuss those items. Discussion forums cannot be resubmitted. They are only open in the week they are assigned. So if you send me something this week, say, Mike, I really didn't do too well on week 6's discussion. Unfortunately, they're only open in the week they are assigned. Once they are assessed in that week, there are no further points that can be done. There are no redos or resubmissions on that. And that's been discussed since week 1 or week 2 inside of the course. Analog practice test. This is the mechanism that's going to allow you to take the final exam in week 11. If you have not completed this, I strongly encourage you to take a look at it this particular week. Make sure that you're resolving, having Google Chrome installed on your PC, as well as resolving any camera, microphone, any hardware, software, internet issues, because technical issues associated with analog are not grounds for an extension. That's why we started this week 1 and continue to remind you of it, so that comes Saturday night, Sunday night, you're trying to take the final exam. It's not I can't get analog to work. Well, you need to have this resolved by week 11 at the latest. So again, this is an important step to make sure everything is working and you're ready to go week 11 to take the final exam. I demonstrated this back in the week 1 housekeeping video. Please take a look at it. Send me any questions via email if you have them. All right, week 7 is a discussion forum that is graded. It is worth 15 points. It opens 12 a.m. Mountain Standard Time or Mountain Daylight Time of week 7, closes 11:59 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time or Mountain Standard Time of week 7. They are not opened early. They can't be posted too late unless you have received an ADA accommodation, and I've already replied to you via email of the process on how to handle that. But if you're not underneath any ADA accommodation, discussion forums can only be posted in the week they are assigned. So please keep that in mind. This hasn't changed since week 2, 4, and 6 on our respective graded forums. All right, that same format as previous weeks in week 2 and 4. Initial post is worth 8. Not only do you need to demonstrate the correct answer, you have to demonstrate how you got to the answer, i.e. showing the work. That is worth 8 points. It has to be there by 11:59 p.m. on Thursday of week 8, either Mountain Daylight Time or Mountain Standard Time, depending on the current time of your respective class. If it's not there, you lose the 8 points on that initial post. You also have to pull a problem from week 8's homework. That is going to be a separate post you're going to do inside the discussion forum. 1 point if it's completed by Thursday, 11:59 p.m. Mountain Standard Time or Mountain Daylight Time. If it's not there by Thursday, you do not earn the point on that. From what either responding to one of my problems that I respond to you with, or to another student's homework problem post, that is what's going to earn you the additional 6 points to get to the full 15 points on that discussion forum. Just a reminder, this is applied since week 2 on a graded forum. D2L is the official timekeeper. If for some reason you wait until late Thursday night of week 7 and it's not there, if it shows 12 a.m. Mountain Standard Time or Mountain Daylight Time on Friday, it will not count for points. So again, make sure you're doing that initial post either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or sometime earlier on Thursday, because if it does show up as being posted 12 a.m. Mountain Standard Time or Mountain Daylight Time Friday or afterwards, it will not count for points. The quality of the posting, don't do the placeholder. We've talked about that in the previous weeks. You do a hello posting for attendance, it will be deleted. It will not count for points. It does not count for attendance. So please keep that in mind. You must post first before you see other students' posts. We've already addressed that previously. And the quality of the post, hellos posting for attendance, will not earn you points. It does not earn you attendance as well. All right, let's talk week 7's discussion forum. We'll come out of the PowerPoint presentation and let's get there. There we go. All right, as I made mention earlier, week 7 involves the calculation of probability. You are going to use, everybody inside the class is going to use this contingency table to do the problem that is assigned to you. Now, how do you know what problem is assigned to you? It is inside this link right here that I'm pointing to. When I click on this, it is going to be assigned very similar to the way we did in week 2 and week 4, based upon your last name. So in this particular instance, if my name was Elmer Fudd, Fudd starts with the letter F as the first letter of the last name. Elmer would have to calculate the probability of a person committing 0 to 2 criminal acts and strong conventional ties. So you would end up coming back to the discussion forum, 0 to 2, strong conventional ties, that's going to be your numerator, the 25. Everybody's denominator is based off of the total. So the 25 over the 89, that fraction represents the probability. So you would, to get to the full 8 points, you would do the calculation. You would also explain in words how you got to that calculation. You would say, okay, I use the intersection of strong in 0 through 2, strong conventional ties in 0 to 2 criminal acts, obtain the number 25, that became my numerator. The total amount in the sample is 89. The ratio or the division between the two, 25 over 89. So that explanation is what gets you the explanation, or i.e. showing your work on that particular component. Your homework problem post, pull something from week 7's homework assignment. You'll go in, post the problem. That's what gets you the point. Responding to someone's or to my calculation that I asked you for, that is the 6 points on that. So let's take a look at the rubric. Again, this is what defines in terms of how things are scored. So if you do the probability correct, 2 out of 2 points earned. If it's partially correct, or I have no idea what you did with it, it falls into acceptable or below standard. If you post it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or not completed, it's 0. If you demonstrated or explained in the post how you got to the answer, 6 points. If you didn't, if it wasn't explained, or the explanation was not correct on it, it's fallen in one of these 2 categories. If it was done, if your initial post was done either Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or not completed at all, it falls into that 0 category. The problem post, you either did it for the point or you didn't do it by Thursday, or if you post it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or it wasn't done, it's 0 points. Your response to the homework problem post that's out there, if it's correct, it's 2. Partially correct, one of these, wasn't done by Sunday, 0. If you explained in words or the process that you got, i.e. showing your work, then it shows the 4 points. Something minor wrong or major wrong falls into that category. If it wasn't done by Sunday, 0 points on it. So again, the rubric clearly defines how your score out of 15 points is going to be assessed for that particular discussion forum. Let's go back to the PowerPoint. All right, midterm exam. This opened back week 5. It remains open through the last day of the class. Just a reminder from the midterm exam, you don't get 3 attempts. You only get 1 attempt at this. However, the practice midterm exam, just like our scenario with homework and quizzes, the same problems on the practice midterm exam is what's going to show up on the midterm exam that you complete. So if you have a good grasp on the practice midterm exam, you go and complete that midterm exam, you should do very well on it. So this remains open through 11:59 p.m. Mountain Standard Time or Mountain Daylight Time of the last day of class on Sunday. So during week 11. So you still have until the end of class to get your midterm exam. Just a reminder on the midterm exam, this is not proctored. The only time you use HonorLock or the proctoring is on that HonorLock practice test as well as the final exam. Everything else is not proctored or does not use HonorLock during the scope of the course. And then last but not least, my availability during the week, Monday through Friday, as well as Saturday morning. You should get a response from me within 24 hours. If you send something Saturday afternoon / Sunday, you may not get a response until Monday morning. That is my time away from facilitating classes. Email is the best way to get a hold of me. You also have the Google phone that you can leave a voicemail as well. Have a great week. Please send me any questions or concerns. Thanks.